This isn't live, is it? No, you got to edit. Right, Jay?
Right. Not live.
Well, Frank thinks it's freaking live. He's got everybody watching. Jesus Christ. He goes, what channel is it on? 10. What the frig?
Buckle up, everyone, and welcome back to Unplugged with Nicki Marie. This is the Mother's Day edition that you didn't know you wanted. I don't know if you even want it. I don't know if anyone wants it, but at the same time, it's going to be so fun.
Oh, yeah.
From the makers of Nicki Marie, welcome to my all-time sponsor. My biggest fan on stage today is my mom.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
And Duncan has brought us this, even though Wendy should not be caffeinated.
This is caffeine,
ever.
so watch out. I was going to get a decaf, but sorry.
So anyway, what I'm drinking today is I'm in my whole milk era. How do you feel about that?
That's okay.
I used to drink oat milk all the time.
Yes.
Now I'm like, give me the cow. Give me the cow
Really?
milk.
Ooh.
Whole milk.
You don't get bloated?
The oat milk, I think, was making me a little bloated. Now
oat's not good. Oats, I read about, can bloat you. Sorry, Duncan, but no, really.
Okay, so a medium iced latte, and I got the cold foam on top with cinnamon. Thank you for picking this up.
And I got just a regular, no sugar.
All right, so Wendy is here, and the ADD is flaring up
Jay,
in
make
this
sure you
household.
get me on this side, okay?
The ADD flare up. I just trust that everyone is going to buckle in today. Take a deep breath. Listen in and laugh with us, because this is just, there's really no plan, because I feel like if I had a plan, it wouldn't go according to plan anyway. So we've got some Q&A from my IG audience. They are very committed to you. Wendy has an entire 2 highlight reels on my Instagram page where you could watch almost like an hour straight of Wendy clips.
Yep.
But let's start with Mother's Day. What do you want to do?
What do we got? It's up to you, because you're all over the place on Sunday.
We're going to have dinner.
It's up to you. I'm free.
We're going to have dinner.
Yep.
And then the next
We
day,
can do dinner.
We're going to do dinner
Yeah,
at the campsite.
whatever you want. I wait till last minute with you, because I know you'll be, can we do it next week when I get back? But I understand that, because I'm the same way.
So
we are a lot alike in that aspect.
Yes. So we sound alike. We're wired to be alike, but we have the generational differences. So what was it like? Let's just start with this. You've got a 47-year-old daughter and you've got a 30-year-old son.
Yes.
So tell us about, you don't have to go back in time, but
no, I'm not
what
going
is
back
it
on
like
time.
to be as young and vibrant as you are, and to say my daughter's 47? How does that feel?
I'll be 70 in 2 months.
I know, but
So,
how does that feel?
It feels great. It kept me young. I wasn't planning on having a 30-year-old. Sorry, Frankie. I wasn't planning.
You weren't planning on having me right then and there, right?
Not really. No. But guess what? I got the 2 best kids ever. Yay. They're wonderful. You're wonderful. Couldn't ask for better children.
So do you
And
feel
you did not pay me to say that.
No, I definitely didn't. No, she means it. My grandmother, her mom told me. So grandma is the funniest person I've ever met.
We do get our humor from her. I hate to say this.
Your mom is the funniest person I've ever met.
Ever.
And she always told me that I was the best kid in the world, and that you better never come at me because you were crazy.
I wasn't that crazy, but you were the best
Are
kid.
you going to say this in front of the camera?
No, I'll do it after. No. I mean, you were great. I never had a problem with you or your brother.
I'm talking about your behavior. Grandma used to
My
show me
behavior
report
was,
cards.
I went to Catholic school and I was not the perfect student. Conduct, D and F across the board.
And grandma used to show me the reports.
That's right.
Like,
and she ended up giving you the report cards.
Yeah. And you'd be like,
so she
Ma,
used to
what?
threaten me with report cards and go, look what grandma showed me. D's across the board. Got caught smoking in 6th grade, puffing.
6th grade, Mom?
6th grade, a Catholic school. You know what that was like?
Wow.
Oh, I'm sure there's people out there that remember good old St. Michael's School.
You stole their car at what? How old?
Stop.
And the smoking in 6th grade might have set some people off.
The nuns called Grandpa. And that was the last cigarette I ever smoked in my life.
Good.
That's when they say, you want to smoke? Here you go. Smoke.
That's what they used to do back in the day.
Puff it. And I was dying. Yeah.
They used to put the,
Like
you
Benita.
had a cavity and
yeah.
it was the whiskey was on your tooth.
Yep. That was the end.
Benita. Okay, so the Nicole stolen car. Why would you feel comfortable saying I smoked
I
a cigarette
stole
at sixth grade, but I didn't steal a car
I
at
didn't
14?
steal. Don't say I stole a car. They're going to think I'm
Okay,
terrible.
you took your
I took the car.
Whose car?
Grandma's beach wagon. I picked everybody up to go to a dance. Yeah.
At 14?
About 14, 15.
So just
I
take
went
me.
to a high school dance in Somerset. Yeah. Picked everybody up. That's
Take
Gary.
me through-
It was Gary and all the crew. Gary,
And they're
you
still
heard
all
it.
friends.
They're still my friends. Picked them up in the beach wagon. You know the big old beach wagons?
Yes.
Got the car because Grandma used to go to Connecticut
Yeah.
to see Uncle Ronnie.
Yeah.
Uncle Ronnie. And I used to pick everybody up. Beep. And the parents used to let them come with me. That was the sad part. Can you imagine, Layla? You better watch your keys.
No, but we do have a sandwich generation thing happening where I
Yes.
feel like I'm the old
You would never
wise
do that.
owl.
You
and
would
then,
never do that.
But hold on, I'm the wise owl, and then I've got this one, and then I've got my daughter, and I'm like in for a thrill ride.
I would too.
In for a thrill ride. I feel like my spirit and Chase are more aligned.
Me and Layla's got
And
a
Layla
lot
and
of...
feisty.
Well, yeah, I
feist.
see a lot of that too. But I mean, I was a good kid. I never got arrested or anything. I was just like,
Do you think it was just you were wired to be a certain way?
no. I mean, we lived in a neighborhood where we could go out. I was never in the house. Our neighborhood back in Swan, we were all out. I hung around with all boys in the neighborhood.
But what I'm saying is you have such crazy energy at 70,
I'm not 70
69.
yet. I'm 69 and a half.
69,
And almost there.
missing a tooth on the left
Missing a
side.
Shush. It's coming in. Believe me. You had to say that. Cut that out, Jay.
It's coming in as if
I'm
it's
going
going
to
to
be 69 and look, 69 and 69 plus 1 in 2 more months.
So at,
Jay, you put that in. It's
at
over.
69, your energy is, have you always had this energy?
No, not me. I was always quiet. Of course I have.
All right, so back to childhood. Do
Yeah.
you think you just had
I
this?
danced. I got into, Grandma did, I took dance. I was on stage since I was 4, tap dancing, Lincoln Park, tap dancing, ballet. I was always active, drum and bugle corps, Girl Scouts, always. But Grandma worked full time and she took me every weekend because I was I couldn't sit still.
Right, so you were a really good dancer.
And I was captain of all 3 sports in high school. Get that straight.
Beast.
Beast.
And still a beast, but you were the generation that missed out on
Right.
all these opportunities, but now you get to see your kids live.
We didn't have those opportunities.
know.
You know, I was captain. We didn't have the opportunities that colleges, like you were lucky.
Yeah,
I was
you
a co-
lived
I
through
was a
Title
coach,
IX.
too. Yeah. But we did all sports, but we didn't have, back in 72, 73, it wasn't, you played and you went to work after. I had to work.
And no one was
I had
like,
a car, and if you want a car, you got to work.
right. And no one was talking about this amazing female athlete who's going to go on to do this.
I got all athletic, but you get a trophy this bit. Like, nobody back then does anything like that.
Right.
And we didn't have parents that used to go to the games because they worked in sweatshops. Grandma and Grandpa never went to a game. They had to work till 5 o'clock.
Right.
So
Totally
that's,
different.
and I had a key around my neck in like 4th grade because they were hard workers.
Right.
You
And
know?
now you're a mother to a son who's living in California. Have you heard Benson Boone's new song?
No.
Don't. I'm going to play it real quick.
Frankie
Like,
sent me something yesterday with the card. You see the card he sent me?
no, I have to play this
Don't
clip.
even. I cried.
No,
He sent me a card. My son sends me cards like that. So I cried.
Frankie's very sweet. Now, just so you know,
He's turning 30 and he's very sweet. But we had our clashes. I mean,
Right.
you know.
but just so you know, I saw a thing about the history of motherhood, and motherhood was supposed to be Mother's Day,
Don't
rather.
make me cry on
Hold on. Mother's Day was supposed to be a holiday where you would write a letter to your mother. That's all it was supposed to be.
Oh.
And then according to some things I've seen on social media is like the economy, consumerism started taking over the event where it became about
Yeah.
things. So I think what Frankie and I should do to honor Mother's Day is write you a nice handwritten.
He did. He wrote me a card and sent me headphones because he didn't want me putting those plugs in my ears when I travel. So he sent me a pair of headphones, but he wrote, you saw the
Very
card.
nice. I didn't do
Oh,
anything
don't
yet.
see the card. I cried.
Frankie did. I
Yeah.
didn't do anything yet, but I will. I used to write handwritten notes
You
all the time.
always did. I saved them all.
And you did too. I have
Yeah.
boxes and
Yeah.
boxes.
I always wrote you letters. We don't write letters anymore. Why is that?
Because we type everything and we're this shit.
Yeah.
Awful. I'm pointing to my phone in case anybody wants to
That's the sad part, though, because I personally, for Mother's Day, and you know Frank, he puts everything that Layla and Chase give him, he puts it in a frame. You see that?
Yeah.
It could be a little letter like this, and Frank will put it in a huge frame. Because those mean a lot to you when they do that.
All right, ready? Benson Boone wrote this
Don't do
song.
it now, because we do it.
Yeah,
do it
but
after.
this is a part of the
Okay.
story. Ready? Benson Boone. Did you hear this yet, Jay?
You did? Okay.
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm so proud of all you've done.
I'll start crying. But listen.
Take me down your old street.
But hold
Okay.
on. But I want to pause it. He talks about how he's in California and
Well,
he's away
don't.
from his mom.
Has Frankie heard it?
I sent it to him 4 times, but he probably. So my mom is
doesn't
the
like to hear
funniest
that.
person
Yeah.
and is so guarded with so many things. But when it comes to her kids, forget it. Mama
Get me
bear
up
mode.
trying to put that off.
All right, the Benson Boone song. It didn't even come out.
Did you send
yet.
it to? Yeah, don't.
It's coming
He
out.
gets very emotional with that too.
Well, it talks
You
about
too.
being away from his mom and being proud of her, and then like holding on to pictures. So all I can think about is like all the shit I do as a mom to like spend
know.
time with my kids and Disney.
Well, it'll be a
We
time
live
when they
for
take
our
off and then
freaking kids.
I know.
Live for our
I
kids.
know. We do live for our children.
We live for our
whether you're
kids.
49, and any mother will tell whether you're 49, 59, 20, even my grandkids. Now I live for my grandkids too. Never ends. You'll have grandkids someday, you'll see.
I hope I do. Old ass
Hey,
over here,
I had
popping out kids at 40.
I was 40 when I had Frankie.
I know.
And look.
But also when I was.
You got me crying. See, where's
Hold
the
on.
makeup? Where's
Let's think.
Thank you.
When I was a kid, my grandparents were my age.
Right.
So I had very active grandparents.
Exactly.
They were 40 something.
No kidding. How do you think I feel? How about Frank and I? He's on the car, and I'm 70 and keeping up.
Yeah,
doing field
Frank was
hockey.
on the wiggle car,
Yeah,
the crazy cart
wiggle
with the
car.
kids the other day.
That's
yeah.
why we work out. That's why I work out 7
Right.
times a week.
So I'm going to tell you what I'm most proud of you for, and then you're going to tell me what you, and you can make it funny. You don't have to cry.
What am I proud of?
I am so proud of you for the mom that you've been to Frankie, the mom you've been to me, but the mom you were to Frankie with like the Finding Frank was a
but-
freaking
Sounds like a book, Finding Frank.
Finding Frank, man. That should be the title of our.
Finding Frank.
You found
My
an
soulmate.
amazing man.
Of course, are you okay?
So I get a stepdad who's literally so good
The
to
best.
you,
and
so
you,
good,
and the kids.
Yeah.
And you. He treats you like,
amazing.
yeah,
So good find.
good find. But we've known each other for so long. We knew
Right.
each
So
other
how
in
did you
high
meet?
school.
How'd you meet? People
We knew
want
each
to
other
know.
in high school.
Well, there wasn't
I
any
knew him in high
chemistry. There
school.
wasn't
So when we met
chemistry in high
again,
school.
we met at 39.
Did he have a crush on you in high school?
Yes, but he was too quiet for me.
He was a little
really
bit of a
was.
band nerd.
He was in the band,
Well,
and he was a band nerd. He was,
Right.
and I was a jock, and he was
band
a band nerd.
nerds will never
He was the
really
president of the
say
marching
that
band.
they're band nerds because when they're
He
like
was a band nerd. He knows,
right?
but
Because they think like they were in the
he
cool
was very
bands.
quiet, and I was not quiet.
So he was intimidated
Yes,
by you back
I
in the
guess.
day.
He just told me.
But then in adulthood, saw you
That's
out,
it.
single
Saw
on
me
the.
out 3 months. We went out 3 months, and that's it.
Oh, I'm aware. I lived it. I was like, where'd she go? What'd she
I was
do?
coaching field hockey. Remember, he said,
Got pregnant in a minute.
It wasn't a minute.
It was a
2
minute
minutes.
and a half.
All right, let's not scoot. Take that off. Okay.
It was a minute and a half, and I thought it was the worst thing ever, but it turns out to be wow.
And look at you and Frankie now,
Best friend,
best friend, right? You
Yeah.
had your little difficulties, but not
See, you
really.
say that. I don't know why you.
No, you
why-
didn't.
Frankie,
You didn't fight a
I
lot.
gotta call Frankie. Why does Mom always say that we have difficulties? Frankie and I have never had
Oh,
difficulties.
all right. Maybe I thought so. But I'm glad you two. That makes me happy because there's nothing worse than
Our only difficulties came within my marriage, but we won't go there.
We're not talking about exes today. This is Mother's Day.
We might have to talk about
No.
exes because they're part of the journey.
Oh, my exes live in Texas.
No, they don't live in Texas.
No.
How many exes do you think you have?
4. Really? 4. That's it. Cut it off.
I can name 15.
Stop. No. Can you
But they all led to the prince.
stop?
They all led to the prince. Quite a player
It's not
back in
15. Sound like I'm
quite a
hoe.
player. No, you were a little bit of a player. You were always in charge of the
I
relationships.
didn't want a relationship.
What do
till
you
I met
like
Frank.
in a romantic relationship? And I'm not talking
a romantic?
the dirty stuff. What do you like in a romantic relationship?
I just like to have friends, like flowers and cards and nice dinners.
And what do you think?
kumbaya.
What do you think you are best at in a relationship?
I'm not. Me? Ooh. Could have asked Frank that one.
This generation has never really thought
We're
deeply
not- I'm
about
like
these
grandpa.
things. Oh yeah.
You know, I'm a lot like that. You know, I'm not like a romantic kumbaya person.
But what do you think Frank would say you're best at as a loving partner?
I show him a lot of love in different ways. I do. Ask him. No, kumbaya. Don't make me laugh. I can't.
All right, but what makes it work? What makes
Because we get along. He is so quiet and laid back, and I'm like ADD all over the place. That makes it work, you know. You cannot have two people crazy. It doesn't work. Nope.
so he just lets you be you.
He lets me be and I let him be him. And we're best friends. Trusting is a big thing. Trust.
Yes. I feel also like
We trust each other. That is the big, right? Best thing.
Yes. But since Frankie moved across the country, I
Yeah.
feel like slowly you and Frank have been spending more and more quality
We
time
love to
together.
Go on vacation together. We like to vacation together. We like to
Play
do things
racquetball.
together. We go to the gym 3 times a week together. Going to the gym with your partner is very important.
I think that's,
After I'm done teaching aerobics, we pick them up and we go to play racquetball and go to the gym.
and you look great. You guys do
Thank you.
like mobile, great. I am
Well, not
47.
today because I had a lot of beers last night, but that's okay.
I am 47 and things on me hurt where I'm like, I can't even tell my mom that my ankle's been acting up. My foot's been acting up. I thought I had Lyme disease. I Googled it when I
Really?
was away.
Don't Google anything. Don't ever Google stuff, right? Because you'll be. But stuff like that is terrible. Your joints hurt. What do you take for it? Has that been helping?
Turmeric.
No, sir.
No, we're not going to go down that road. But
don't.
what I'm saying is you're more mobile than I am, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. I could still kick your ass and feel hockey, but that's okay.
Do you remember when I was married and you came over here with him and his friends and you were having them do a plank contest?
And I won.
You won the whole thing.
I beat all her friends in plank.
30-something-year-old men, golfers, men,
Yeah.
former college athletes, and my mom outplanked them.
Remember when I did a field hockey? You messed up, miss. I went and trained them, and they were like sore for 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, she came to do a Pilates class from
class. I went to do a Pilates class, and I said, "Come on, girls." They were in a college.
I know. They were dying.
Yeah.
College
I
athletes.
teach seniors, and I got some seniors. Let me tell you, they would outdo a lot of young people.
Okay, so tell us about that. What do you do?
I've been teaching aerobics almost 50 years.
Okay, and you teach seniors classes
Seniors,
now.
no.
So
All
what do they
seniors.
call you?
Crazy Wendy? Wendy's Warriors.
Yes.
Yep.
And what do you do with them?
I do a mixture of strength training, and I do weights, and I do a lot of, mobility work and flexibility with them.
To keep them
Get
moving.
out of a chair and walk up the stairs.
Absolutely.
That's important.
Motion is the...
Motion is lotion.
So tell us about that. What would you say to anybody who's not moving as much as they need to be moving?
You
Give
gotta
them a
keep
little
moving.
old school-
You have to keep moving, or else the legs, especially these, especially your legs. It's important to get out of a chair. So I have him do step, and I have him do a lot of leg doing circles, and I have him do leg, a lot of things on the floor, plank, not plank. Some people do planks at 90 years old. And then I have him do weights and Pilates.
In men's classes and women's.
I have just men are separate. I do just one man's class and a woman before that.
Yep. So what would you say, what have been some of your best testimonials? Because what I want people to hear is that it's never too late to start.
Nope.
There's always a starting point.
You're right.
Movement is so important.
Motion is lotion. You have to move. If you don't move, you're going to lose it.
All right. So what are your biggest testimonials from some of these people that you started with from start to now?
Oh God, I have people with hip replacements that went in for hip replacements that had therapy, and they were already. The therapist can't believe how much they move, because when you have things happen later in life with a hip or a knee, you need to move before you have the problem.
Right. I remember Grandpa.
So
breaking
Grandpa
his
used to
hip.
swim. Remember, Grandpa,
Right,
who?
but no, my grandpa, Dad's
Oh, Grandpa
dad.
Spaduti never
No,
broke a hip.
Grandpa
Gee.
broke his hip.
Did he
and
have therapy before that?
No,
'Cause
but
you
here's
should.
the thing. There was all
Oh,
therapy and they teach you what to do at home. But I really believe that if you're doing it in a group environment, it's not only the accountability, but it's like
Social.
the camaraderie.
I have men that actually leave there after they're done. They all go to Lee's and have coffee, because I have men that lost their wives, which they were in my class, and they all go. The men just love it. They became best friends. They're all friends. They go out together. They go to concerts together. They go just for my class, and that's so important. I have one man, Sandy, from down, where we live, and he said if it wasn't for his class, he wouldn't be alive. That keeping him alive, because he met so many people. Because this is important, Joe.
Yes.
People come for
Yes.
yeah.
And why are there
wonderful
people that aren't doing it? I think you need a YouTube channel or something.
Well, I got people that it's hard to motivate people to come to exercise.
Because they don't know what it's going to look
Once
like
they
or
go,
be like.
exactly. I have 19 seniors in my class, men. I started with 5.
Yeah.
And everybody talked about it. Now they're like, this is the best thing that could have happened to us.
We got to give you some online workouts, because I can guarantee you there's going to be women listening to this saying, I'm going to forward this to my father. I'm going to forward this to my mother.
They should. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's important.
And a lot of people ask me how I got through divorce, how I was a good athlete, how I stay in shape. And I'm like, I grew up with a mom that was like,
You complained about, because I didn't let you eat this, I didn't let you, but
Yeah.
Frankie's the same way. Look at him. I worked out. I worked out at sports. You worked there? Gyms. I worked in gyms all my life.
what she wants to say. She was very honest with me when I was a kid.
Oh,
But hold on.
I was mean. You wouldn't ever tell.
Listen, today's generation can't handle some of the directives that we were given as kids. But also, we need a little more.
Yeah.
But we need a little more of that in today's age. So it's hard because we want our daughters, especially.
Oh, yeah. You can't do
to
that.
have a great relationship with food, but also.
How many people did we have bad eating disorders in school, though? When I was coaching, there was a lot of problems with that, because a lot of kids just didn't get talked to like that.
I'm a believer that I'm an empowered mom. I'm going to give you a big compliment. My mom and I don't compliment each other a lot. We do to other people, but when do we ever sit and give each other compliments?
I don't think we've sat this much since you were 2. I'm serious. This is you sure this is decaf coffee? I just got done teaching 2 classes, and I ran here, got my hair looking spiffy, and now we're sitting talking.
We're
This
sitting.
is nice.
We haven't
should do this.
sat.
We'll do wine next time.
Yeah. So what the heck was I saying?
Oh, about...
I'm going to give you a compliment.
Okay.
I don't think I've given you a face-to-face eye contact compliment since last year we did the
Don't
Lindor
make-
chocolate.
Oh, remember that?
Yeah, that
Go
was
ahead.
intimate. We were having an intimate moment. My mom and I are so like tough love,
Oh, yeah, I'm
gritty,
tough. I
that
am
we
tough.
don't do the whole, we're not like vulnerable together.
So go ahead. What were you saying? You forgot.
No, I was saying
bringing
I'm
the
gonna-
compliments.
I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
compliment you that you were on top of me for standing up
Everything.
straight,
Oh, God, yes.
for eating like shit,
Yep.
for coming
Can't-
home from college
Sweets.
looking like a wood tick. No, I mean, I was
You would
drinking and the
runaway
eating.
pancake book. Yeah.
late night calzones and pizzas and heavy beer. So, but you always found a way to tell me the honesty, but to have it come from you first before, you know what I'm saying? It came from you, my trusted source. And I think a lot of moms are afraid to be too honest with their kids.
Oh,
'cause
I
they
was
don't-
honest.
they're
I'm
afraid they're
sorry.
not
I
gonna-
got that from my father,
Yeah.
too. My grandpa would tell me.
Yeah.
Like, tell me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I don't think that Frankie or I have any real insecurities.
Your brother's like that, too. He comes out with things like, whoa. Like he's not shy.
Direct.
He's very direct.
We blame it on being Italian,
He's
but
very direct, even to me.
yeah.
Like, I don't like your hair like that. Like, he'll tell me.
Yeah.
Would you do your hair like that? I don't like it short. But he'll be nice, but...
Well,
I'm like,
Frank, the other day, my stepdad, we come in the door and my mom is talking about her tooth and she's like, can you notice it? And I'm like, of course I can notice it.
Well, I
When you
just
s-
have it.
And Frank looks at me, and he's from a different
Serious.
cloth. He looks at me. He goes, Nick, I told her that I did not notice it, and I was like, sorry, because he was trying.
He's
to get
trying
me.
to be nice, and here you going, oh, you look like a pumpkin. I know.
I said, well, put a candle in that. It's a
See,
jack-o'-lantern.
you're just
first.
as bad. But that's okay. It's going to be taken
Right.
care of.
Right. So
Any dentists out there? No, I'm kidding.
plop the veneers on
Plop
her.
the veneers on. Jimmy. Where's Jimmy? Shh, put that. I don't want to hear that.
Love
Shut that
Benson.
off.
Anyway,
Can you please?
I
put it off?
am a
Okay.
grandma's girl. I'm a
Yes,
grandparent's girl.
Always.
So tell me what that was like to raise a kid in the 80s. You got to see me have like the best
Oh, God.
childhood ever.
Yeah, you did.
What was that like? Because you were single mom in
did.
it. I had my
was
dad.
a single mom. 3. I was divorced 3. You were 3.
Right.
But you had great grandparents. I mean, Weege and Pops and Grandma and Grandpa. You were there
best.
like, you could do nothing wrong.
I know. I think that's where some of my confidence
Oh
came
my
from too. I
God,
was
are you
doted
kidding
upon.
me? They take you to Disney. That's where you get your Disney. Grandma used to say, I got to take her out of school. And I was like, Soon as 4th grade came, I said, no more. That was...
Remember when they gave me in 5th grade or 6th grade the stack of homework?
Yeah.
Stack. And I was
When
pissed.
I took Frankie on vacation, stacks like this. Like, really? On homework. Yeah, did they have homework when you take them away?
So far it's been okay, but we're only 4th and 2nd grade.
Yeah, that after next year.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. But I grew up in an amazing time. All the friends out in the neighborhood, no
You
devices.
could go, you had a paper route.
You didn't have to worry about devices.
Grandpa took over the paper route. That was,
I had a paper route.
you did, but
Yeah.
Grandpa did it too.
Yeah, and then when I went off
Poor
to college, my
Grandpa
grandpa
with the-
took it
with
over.
the bag.
That's when you carried the Sunday papers. And also, like, if Layla had a paper route today, I don't think that
I would never
you'd-
let her have a paper route today.
But I don't think you'd be able to just shove a 7th grader on the back of a truck. I used to ride with my legs
Or
dangling.
knocking on people's doors for money. The way things, come on.
Yeah, the paper routes then, you didn't sling.
Paper route, you go asking for money, knocking on people's doors.
Yeah, no leash laws, dogs
leash laws.
everywhere.
How about the dog almost attacked Grandpa, the Rottweiler, down at Sousa's?
Yeah.
He
yeah.
almost got bit by 4 dogs. No, I don't
Yep.
know.
Okay. All right. I think we should go into some.
What are the questions? They
Yeah,
gotta be
we've-
nice now.
We've
Be
got
nice.
some great questions from the IG audience. My IG audience is so seriously devoted. I love the other platforms, but Instagram, I have to tell you, that's where my real peeps are. Like,
Real
they're in
peeps.
there. They're in there. They're
There
loyal.
must
They're
be people I
dedicated.
know that are asking those questions too.
So, but listen, IG peeps, and if you're not following my IG, it's Nicki Marie Inc. That's where you get the full
I
360
met somebody last night.
Can I finish a sentence?
Okay, go ahead.
That's where you get the full 360 degree experience. So IG, also subscribe. It's really important. Right now, it's a one-woman show. And Jay, we don't have a whole team doing this. So if you subscribe and we could get these numbers up, maybe I can add more strong episodes, consistency. I'm basically pleading for like a team member to join so that I can have. Jay got here today and we had to literally send out an SOS for where the other microphone was. I had no clue. It was Jay goes, do you mind if I look through things? He found it after I
He
looked.
did?
Jay found it, shoved behind in a cabinet. My life is exactly what you see on IG. Anyway, back to Wendy. We're going to ask some Instagram. They're very,
Into me.
I mean, look,
Into me.
it's Wendy's world
It's Wendy's Warriors World. Go
and
ahead.
we all live in it.
Wendy's Wacky World.
Look how many questions
Oh
you
my
got.
God. I bet you there's people
how many
on there that have, I know
Look how
there's
many-
people that, get out.
And also,
That's for the questions?
yeah, this is all
Let
the
me pick
questions
out
for
one.
you.
Let me do it.
Hundreds.
Wow.
And if you ask my mom to get her own Instagram page, I'm going to tell you, absolutely
People have
not.
asked your brother that too. Seriously. Are you watching? Oh my God. How am I doing?
Hold on, he's coming up. All right, ready?
How am I doing?
So my brother
Stop it.
is here.
Don't play that song.
Oh, Frankie, did you listen to the Benson Boone song? Oh, wait.
These are for you so you can hear Frankie.
I got to hear my
Look at
brother.
Jay.
Hello,
Look
my
at
son.
Jay. Look at
Are these? Can I hear my son?
Hey.
My favorite
Jay's
son.
making it work.
Okay. Don't make me cry. He gave me my headphones. Are these the kind you got me? He got me nice ones. So yeah, no.
So I'm going to ask a few, but also chime in whenever, because you're part of the episode now. Welcome to Unplugged with Nicki Marie. Look who's here from California.
Just landed.
It's my
from New
brother
York.
Frankie to join in for the motherhood, Mother's Day, best mom of the year, mom of the year, mom of the universe festivities. We're going to take a few.
You're scaring me. Go ahead.
We're going to take a few questions from my IG audience, but Frankie, be part of the conversation. Join in. He just got off
I
of a
will
flight.
try. You guys got me. I just got off of a flight. I'm exhausted. You guys got me for like 20 minutes back. I'm like exhausted. I look crazy.
Did you hear the Benson Boone song yet?
No, I haven't.
Don't.
It's the.
Well, I haven't. I know. I've been seeing you posting it on whatever.
I posted it like 3 times already. So
He's-
listen to it
he's-
because it's going to resonate with you. It's a song he wrote for his mom. It's going to make you ugly cry.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at
Okay.
him. He goes
I'll
like
listen
this.
and I'll-
Okay.
All right. Anything you want to say to mom
I
and the
will-
mothers before I ask
No,
Wendy
I'm
questions?
glad you like your. I'm happy Mother's Day. I hope you like your gift that I sent. Sorry I couldn't be there, but I'll see you in a few weeks.
Thank you. That card in the gift. Thank you so much. Now I don't have to plug those things in my ears. I wanted those so bad. But the card meant a lot. Because you're not a mushy card person.
I'm not a card person, but I'm trying to be, and I appreciate that you like cards, and I need to do that. Even though I think cards are pointless, I'd rather just say it over the phone. And they're expensive. I went to the store and I'm like,
Oh,
the
sorry.
paper. They're expensive. I'm like $7-8 for a piece of paper with a
I'd rather have
note
you
on
write
it. It's
Card is
in this economy.
cards are better than flowers.
I'd rather have
Handwritten
a card.
card.
Written card. He
Written
got
card.
me a written card.
Written card.
That's better.
All right. Anything you want to say to mom?
Hi, Mom. Love you.
I
Happy
love you
Mother's
too.
Day.
I can't wait to see
I'm
you.
making a fun video for me to post because I think there's only one thing more important than a card. It is acknowledgement that it's Mother's Day on social media for you. So you might get a little shout out on.
Oh, wait a minute.
Was it
Not
Sunday?
the one with the cemetery. That did it for me. I knew.
No, that's funny. That's funny. But no, I wish you guys were here. It's 90 and sunny in
Well,
LA.
Nikki will be there
Nikki,
Monday. Are you going to see your sister?
will be there Monday.
Nobody
hope
knows
so.
that yet.
I mean,
but,
I will-
But by the time this comes out, they'll know I'm back to Disney.
I know. It's funny because I will see you. Will I do Disney? Probably not. We're very opposite in the ways we look at theme
You've had
parks.
enough of Disney.
I am
But
more
you're going to
of
see
a-
your sister. Take her
I am
to
more of a like. I am not a Disney theme, but I'm going to come down and see you guys. So.
You know what I said to Layla and
Yeah.
Chase? I said, Monday night, should I book a character dinner and not let Frankie know it's a character dinner till he gets
Oh,
there?
you should do that. He would. Harry Potter. He loves Harry Potter.
That's not Disney, Ma.
Yes, it is.
That's not Disney.
Oh.
See, if we're talking Universal, I'm more of a Universal
He
IP
likes
kind of guy.
Universal.
I'll do Universal with you.
Yes, do Harry Potter.
It's like, Mom, like when did what? We didn't really watch. I didn't really watch Disney as a kid. That was Nikki. I was like a Nickelodeon
Universal.
kid.
You like Harry Potter. He loves Harry Potter. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is your Harry
That was
Potter
that. I wasn't a
tattoo
Disney.
still on?
it's getting removed. This one's look how.
He gets them all removed
gone.
thanks to me.
I thought you'd keep that one.
And then this one's gone.
Thanks
I
to
can show
me.
my
He gets them
armpits.
removed
Can't-
because I did a commercial for the place. Right, Frank?
Yeah,
I did.
yeah. Your video is actually really funny. I need you next time for when
Yeah, you
when
got
we do that.
props 'cause I
But
did
what's
the
going on? Okay, let's
tattoo
before we
removal
ramble on
place.
about nothing.
Okay.
What's going on? Let's go into the Q&A. 'cause we're
Oh,
gonna-
this is kind of like, but it's Mother's Day for me too. So I guess I'll start with this question
Yeah,
since
you're a
it
mother
is.
too.
I know. So it is a little mom centric. Ready? 3 ideal traits for a potential Nicki match.
Ooh, Frankie, let's do it.
Me, Wendy, you go first.
3 potential dates.
3 potential traits
Trait?
Oh, I
For
thought you said
somebody-
dates. I was thinking about it.
of a man. 3 traits that a man should have if he's going to be.
Personality. Right?
I don't know because you're just like not actively looking to date people, so it's like hard to like.
Personality, please.
I don't think we've ever talked about this. Huh?
By personality, Wendy meets someone that will give her the attention that she requires
No. I mean like a
as a
personality.
potential mother of the suitor.
No. What do you say, Frankie?
Yeah, this is going to be very one-sided, and it's not going to be your side, Nikki. It's 100% going to be Mom's. But that's fine. I would say, again, like priority is somebody who like loves children.
Yes.
You know, and somebody who sees you as an equal, and you know, and I think the last thing would just be like, I don't know, somebody just very loyal.
Loyal.
That'd be fucking great.
Hey, number
That'd
one,
be a
loyal.
fucking great
That's
quality.
Frankie, you're good.
It's a word that we throw around, but listen, in this day and age, it's kind of hard to find.
Thank you. Dab.
So,
Hey, Dab.
I'll
so
take
yeah.
those traits.
That was good, Frankie.
I'll
Next-
take those traits
next
when I'm in
question.
72. I'll take those
Next
traits.
question.
All right. How old is Wendy and how does she have so much energy? I'm jealous. She rocks.
69 plus 1.
69 and a half,
69
she says.
and a half. I just always had energy, right, Frankie?
yeah, you wake up at 6 a.m. and you burn yourself out, and then you crash and you wake up again. Like you don't stop until
I
there's
don't
nothing.
stop.
left
I
in the
know.
tank.
I've always been like that.
I really appreciate that. And I think if we did your biological age, I bet it'd be a lot younger than 69. Mine's 4 years younger than how my current age. So
Well, I hope so.
We'll have to do that test.
I'm going to do.
What do you think your biological age
test.
is?
I think my biological is probably 42.
You know what? I probably,
Maybe
to
my
be honest with
face,
you, I wouldn't doubt it.
68.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Huh?
Imagine if it was 72. She's like,
I'm not even taking
You guys,
the
it's
test.
so funny listening to you guys talk. I realize how similar your voices are.
yeah. What about
gonna
you?
be
What
hard
was
to
your
differentiate.
biological age?
Mine was 26 and I'm 30.
That's great. All the partying you do
So-
too. Good
All
for
the
you.
partying, but your hearing's going to go. But you like a lot of concerts. What you hearing?
Yeah, my hearing's not good. I got tendonitis. What is it? Tendonitis?
have
Tendonitis?
that?
Whatever.
Tendonitis.
After Coachella.
You do? You got the titties. What do you call it?
Today, Junior.
Tinnitus.
Every
What do you say?
concert. Every concert or
Don't-
music
It's fine.
festival
Stick
that
it in
you
your-
go,
Yeah.
wait, every music festival or concert that he goes to, there's an ailment that comes out of it. We
You
still
might
have the
that. You
bunion
need
Yeah.
from
that
Zach
Zolt
Brown.
thing to suck it out, Frank, because you're gonna.
No, that happened at Zach Brown. My foot adjusted at that night. It was not there when Zach Brown started, and it was there when it ended.
What the?
I have picture proof.
Frankie
Your
has
ear?
bunions from one Zach Brown
your ear
concert.
or
where
your
she-
bunion?
Can I finish a
My
sentence?
bunion literally was not there before I put those cowboy boots on before Zach Bryan. That night, it was there. And I was in excruciating pain from those cowboy boots that dad gave me that he thought I was going to fit in. And then now my foot's all messed up. That it happened that night in one day, I swear.
They now look like Flintstone feet.
next question.
Next question.
Next.
When did Wendy lose her virginity?
Oh God.
We don't have to. I think we're good. I think we're good.
Nope.
I want to know.
17. 17.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I
A
did.
lot older than I thought it was going to be.
When do you think I lost mine? That's a little.
College.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was 17.
18. Yeah, we were all
I don't
18.
care. People.
Craziest thing Nicki or Frankie did as a teenager.
Wow. I really can't think of anything crazy that you guys did. I had perfect children.
Fair.
Like crazy, like acting out, or crazy is like just in
Never
general.
really crazy. The only thing crazy that you did was jumping off the thing like near the Braga Bridge that you used to dive off that stuff. I didn't like that. You know when you used to jump
Oh,
off?
we used to have that truck, and we used to tow people
yes.
at like 12, 13 years old behind the truck in blizzards and whip them around.
right, with the
like
truck.
that was
That was crazy.
completely. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go into this question. How many of us stole a car when we were underage?
Not me.
Wendy,
definitely
raise your
not.
hand because you did.
You didn't.
We already talked about it.
You did.
We already.
You stole Anita's car.
I know. We already brought that up, Frankie.
What was the hardest time for you in motherhood and why?
Hardest time motherhood when you were born was getting divorced and having to, raise you single mom. But I had a great, with Frankie. But that was a tough time because you were only like 3.
Yeah.
So that was a tough time.
Yeah, because you worry.
Like Yeah.
Yeah. Once you go
That
through
was the
divorce,
toughest time.
it's like,
Getting divorced at that age, you were only like 3.
yep.
But look how you turned out. You're a great mom and you're a wonderful daughter.
Local here, favorite outdoor cocktail spot on the South Coast. What's your favorite
Ooh.
outdoor cocktail
Oh, God.
spot? Frankie, you can answer too.
I
Probably has
like
to be like
the
Newport.
boathouse. I love the boathouse in Tiverton. It's one of my favorite spots for cocktails.
I think Newport. What's the place on Goat Island? Is it Gurney's?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't go to Newport, but that's
Gurney's Goat Island or a Beachcomber, 100%.
Beachcomber.
Beachcomber.
Yeah,
so
Beachcomber.
fun.
But I do like the boathouse. We go to the boathouse when he comes home.
Nice. I love that. Okay.
I'm like I go to Newport. I don't
Right.
go to like anywhere else.
I love taking the ferry over to Martha's
do, though,
Vineyard
huh?
in Nantucket. Love the
You
islands.
too.
The Cape.
And I like the
islands.
Bayside.
Love, 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 love,
I-
love. Wendy, how do you feel about Nicki's career choice?
I love it. I do. I love it.
Yeah. I think you and Dad have like literally never said this is weird or this is full support.
We enjoy it.
Full
and
send.
Frankie's your manager, which is even better.
I
Get a
know.
great manager, which I love.
I know.
And it keeps you two connected, you know?
How do you feel about it, Frankie?
Fun.
How do you
It's
think?
so fun. This is like part of my job. Like I get to do this with you guys and like see my family and everybody's good and happy and I don't know, like it's very cool because I'm constantly homesick and missing you guys. So like the fact that we can have this connection is like I'm very blessed and very
Amazing.
happy. And I'm so just, like it's amazing.
He's got a great job.
Well, you've both given me so much of my confidence. Like, I'm an overthinker. I think that I'm the overthinker in the family. I overthink everything. And the two of you have been like,
yeah. Yeah.
get out of your own
just
head.
do.
Do it. Stop
You
with
do
the
overthink all the time.
right.
Well, because you also think about consequences. Like me and Wendy really don't think about consequences.
I
which
think
is
about every
that's-
case scenario ever. What are the best and worst parts of getting older?
The best parts of getting older.
Oh.
There's no best parts of getting older, but you just got to keep moving. I just keep moving. I don't think about 5-6 years.
Motion is lotion, right, Wen?
Motion is lotion.
See, we're very on
That's
brand
right,
here.
Frankie. Motion is lotion.
Do you watch The Dog for Me?
No, never. Nope. I'm not a dog. Ask Frankie. Am I a dog person?
When did she stop giving a fuck?
She never gave.
I never get STFU.
She never gave one.
Wendy uses the shut the fuck up now. The
STFU
this
now.
and ST.
I do that at the
FU.
senior center. STFU. They look at me.
Okay.
But you've never STFU.
What?
When have you ever STFU in your life? I don't think I've ever seen you not talk for like more than 30 seconds.
Okay, I won't talk.
Unless like maybe no, no, it's a good thing. But like when I'm saying, when have you STFU'd ever? You are the definition of this and yap because we yap.
This
during
and yap.
supper.
Wendy is this and yap. Defined.
Wendy is this and yap. I know we need t-shirt definitions
Oh.
because you are this and STFU. Me and Wendy are this and yap for sure. And
You
I will
guys
be.
have-
I'm the same way. I can't.
Did you have a coffee too? Okay.
No, but isn't it funny that I have a totally different social battery than Wendy. Your clock goes off at like 8. Can you? What's your Dunkin' choice lately, Frankie?
I'm a cold brew black guy. Like I don't do cream or anything.
Love it. Good for
Yeah,
you.
the
Okay.
cream.
Clears out- clears-
She's been drinking milk and
called
that.
A lot of
Yeah, no, she
people
does
want to
over-
know. A lot of people want to know if I was like mischievous or what I do as a kid or what I get in trouble for.
You
Literally
never get in trouble.
nothing.
No, you
I
were
don't
good at
remember you ever
tissues.
getting punished or really. Frankie either though.
Your sense of humor is amazing. Was it a part of the way you were parented? Absolutely. So I'm going to give my take on motherhood is empowered moms raise empowered kids. We talk about everything. I want
yeah.
the conversations to start at home, whether it's about your body changes, your period, puberty,
Oh yeah.
I want the conversation to start at home. And you gave that gift to me by being upfront and starting conversations that when I was a kid, I didn't want to have with you,
Yeah.
but you said
do,
it at
and that-
home.
And you're starting to do that with Layla. You're speaking.
Yeah.
more,
You let me know that you were my person and safe place by talking about
Yeah.
awkward shit before
Yeah,
the world
even-
could tell
even
me
these
about
kid-
it.
even
Frankie,
with-
what would you say is mom's biggest superpower when it came to raising you?
I don't know. I was just always really motivated to do
I was
my
too,
best,
yeah.
but to also win, but not in a way where I felt ever pressured. So like with athletics and academics and just life and social life in general, like I was always pushed to be the best that I could be. But not like in an aggressive way. Do you know what I mean? So it was like,
right.
and I had a great, you always endorsed and supported me being very social, me having a lot of friends, and me, kind of building a community like you've built too around you. So I think it was, and also just seeing like your hospitality and philanthropy, and you and dad specifically through like, like the Wish Come True and the
right.
festival, and like how much our community gives to each other, like especially in Westport, everyone's doing stuff for each other. Like we're, it's almost like a little trade society. Like you do something good for somebody, they do it back. And that was the best place to be raised, I think. And that I think I still hope it's true today. But like it's something that I don't think you appreciate enough about yourself because you just do it.
Definitely not.
But I don't think you ever take a step back and realize like what you've built around you. And also like my friends out here, my friends from home, like all my friends consider you like a second mother. And that's not
I love
easy
your friends. They're so cool.
We all really think you have like a stunt double or an assistant because you DM all my friends every day saying good morning, saying good night, every story. I'm like, how do you do this and also have a social life and your schedule at home? And also like, are you like, who's working for you doing these DMs?
Kris Jenner.
I know his friends.
Kris Jenner works for
Mike
Wendy.
gets a cat. I go, congratulations, Mike. Brie, good luck in Australia.
Well, I'm laughing because when you said
you know where my roommate is more than I do. Like I'm like, damn.
Wendy's dialed into the social
All his
media
friends,
world.
I do the social. Even you, I dial in. I tell her what's going on.
Wait, can I laugh though about Frankie said hospitality? So we do have to give a shout out. My mom's getting an award for like a Great Citizen Award or something, right?
Yeah.
In June.
In June, yeah.
So they do a ton of philanthropy
Wish,
that like not a lot of people know about.
I didn't even know I was nominated for it.
You too, Frank, and you have raised
but
over
Frank's
$2 million for a
$2 million
local nonprofit.
for the Wish Come True, yeah.
And it's just second nature to us, right, Frankie? It's just we grew up in it. But when you said hospitality, I have to laugh because remember when Blake used to come down from Canada? Can I say this?
Go ahead.
And
He's
you
dead.
say hospitality.
He's dead, so you can say it now.
Okay, so hospitality is like open door, come on in, be our guest. Wendy was literally so brutal. Blake used to come down to volunteer his time, and Wendy would be like, "You're not coming in the house after you smoke that cigarette. I could smell it all over your clothes." And I'd be like, Mom.
I fully to her, Wendy, hands on him, shoving him out of the house because he had a cigarette butt in his mouth.
Literally.
And guess what? Thank you. I hate that smell.
But I'm now becoming like disgusted.
I don't
with
like smoke. I'm sorry.
No, but she used to be like, "All right, Blake, enough drinking." And I'm like, this guy volunteers once a year at Wendy's.
Hey,
wifing him
up.
up.
In the Jeep, we gave a guy, Mike, across the street a cigarette.
Yeah, so Wendy.
In the Jeep, I said, put that out.
In their
Nobody
friend
smokes
group.
in the Jeep.
But yeah, in your friend group, you're like the wife to everyone. And the mother to all of our friends. And
All his friends are like, they used to me. They used to come over. They come over to the house. I'm still friends with. I love all his friends and your friends.
I mean, our household in high school was like the driveway was full.
Oh my God,
that was like
crazy. Yep.
We called it. You can't
say the word.
Our street name, but X Road Hotel. We had a lot of fun.
All right. Well, let's give a pep talk to all the moms.
All the moms.
The moms, the nonas, the grandmas, the aunties, the
aunts, the stepmoms.
Yeah.
That's important.
I'm gonna leave this to you two. Because I think this is an intimate moment between you two because I got to get back to work.
All right.
I love you both.
Love you. Welcome back to
I love you too.
I'll see you this summer.
Yeah.
I'll see you next week. And Wendy, I'll see you for a fun summer. Get ready for a lot of fun content. It's gonna get real. Get like mudslide summer. 2025.
Summer,
yeah,
get
Frankie
ready.
comes home for the
all
summer.
right, I love
Wendy
you.
turns 70. It's all happening.
I love you.
Oh yeah,
both.
Dad's turning 70 in 2 weeks.
Love you.
Love
this
you.
is what it's like, Jay, to get us off the phone from each other. Bye. Okay, wait.
Yeah. Love you more. He's got to go to work. He's got to make money to buy me gifts. Bye.
All right. So I think we can close up there with what's our message for the
Make
moms.
sure you get them good talking nice about me too. Okay, that's right.
So I'm gonna say that you turning 70 has shifted something in me because I think we've been like you're hard on me, I'm hard on you. I think we should set a plan where we take the next 10 years to really embrace each other.
Okay. Yeah, because you're going to be what, 40?
No, but I'm saying like you're
48.
turning 70. There's something in me that you see your mom when you're close with your family. I think
Yeah.
you see your mom as this invincible forever person. And I'm like, holy shit, my mom's turning 70. I better like slow
Your dad's
down
already 70.
and do more time
Well,
with you.
now I think about that now with grandma too. I
Yeah.
should have slowed down a lot more to
let's-
spend more time with her.
Can we do that?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's just settle.
Wendy's going to get emotional though.
No,
do you want to do that though? I'm making a pact to you where,
Yeah.
holy shit, man, 69, go almost 70, a few months away. Milestone. My kids are getting older.
Yeah. Layla's already picking out the car she wants in the garage.
Yeah. So to everybody,
Slow down, embrace.
slow down. Tell the people you love that you love them, maybe in a handwritten card,
Yeah,
right?
that's important.
We focus so much
keep moving.
on the things that are stressing us out versus the things that are here in front of us already to make us happy.
Right.
That you, Mom, being one of them. Thank you for
Yeah.
always having my back,
Thank you. I always
supporting
have
me,
you back, even though you don't want to hear
showing
it
up
lots
to
of
all
times.
my shit.
Yeah,
I love you. I love you,
too.
moms.
Let's dab.
Happy Mother's Day. This and
Do I look there or there? There.
there. This and STFU.
STFU.
Holla, girls. Stay for more. Happy Mother's
Stay
Day.
for more.